Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Ye and I listen to debut songs, comeback songs, and songs I never heard of for the first time with you all. A little bit about this channel, aside from reaction videos, I like to dance to K-pop and J-pop, so if you're interested, please check it out as I think it's a fun way to exercise. I also have a little bit of Japanese monthly vlogs going on here because I want to practice my Japanese, so if you're interested in that, please visit. And lastly, I have a bit of food content here, but my other channel has a lot more food related material, such as trying to make food, cook food, try new snacks, and more. So if you're interested, please check it out. These are all my hobbies, not an expert, and just want to share them with you all, and thank you for watching them. Today we're listening to, I think, a debut group, correct me if I'm wrong. The name of the group is called TripleS, and whether they are brand new or semi-new, congratulations, because I have never heard of them, and so yay, we get to listen to them. If you know anything about them, please comment below. I remember seeing like TripleS in headings and stuff, but I never like read the articles and stuff like that, so I don't know much. I feel like they're already really popular before they were even debuted. I don't know, but help me out in the comments below. The name of the song we're listening to is a little older because I saw a commercial song, Rising, and I wasn't sure if it's going to turn into an MV or not, so I'm gonna put it on hold. But their older song is called AAA, or like AAA. Kind of reminds me of a J-pop group called AAA or AAA, and I really like them, but they're like probably 10-ish years older than these gals, or a bit more. But anyways, enough about the J-pop group, which I love, by the way. We're going to listen to this. Like I said, I don't know anything about TripleS, so I'm going to guess if it's like a title song or is it their debut song. It's going to be upbeat and lively. I don't know. I'm guessing they're pretty young girls too, like in their teens. That's all I can guess for now. So yeah, new viewers, I don't react like many other reactors perhaps. I don't pause and talk. I watch the whole thing first and look pretty serious, and then we talk about it more afterwards, and I am more like lively and excited because I usually think of a theme or an idea as I watch it. So yeah, let's check out their song right now. Alright, it seems to be like they're in uniforms, but the uniforms kind of look a little interesting. For some reason I thought of like witches with their long hair and their long dresses. It's not your typical uniform, and it's also very narrow. It's like a short or like a TikTok video, I don't know, but it says Acid Angel from Asia. Oh, TripleS generation. So the AAA stands for Acid Angel from Asia. Acid Angel, interesting. They're gonna have to show me what it's all about. Let's check it out right now.
여기 봐봐. 야, 왜 찍어?
Slipping every moment, can never get enough. Never-ending circles, can't get you on my mind. Feeling 난 아직 나를 모르지만 Oh yeah 끝이 또 healing 겁없이 올라 하늘 높이 And falling in love 입에 하나 물어버린 아이스크림 내 맘속에 녹아버리니 끝이 없이 빠져드는 daydream 환상 속의 mirror 나를 비추는 mirror, oh yeah. 여기에
idol of all possibilities. Okay. Well, that was really fun with different generation. I guess like they did record, edit, and did stuff back in the olden days versus modern. I kind of like that mix. But yeah, let's go back to the beginning and I'll share some of the parts that I liked. So it seems like they were doing like TikToks or things that teenagers usually do, and they are students. I'm not saying if you're not a teenager then you can't do TikTok. I'm just saying in the storyline here, they are students and they just like to do lots of fun things, but when the teacher comes, right, they're very nervous and scared, and they were trying to get rid of the black nail polish that they had because a lot of Asian schools, there are a bunch of rules, like you can't have your dress this short, you can't have your hair this long, or dye your hair, or have makeup on, or have nail polish. So I think that's what they're trying to get at, but they seem to be the not normal group where they like to do things that are out of the norm. All of these girls are just watching them thinking like, are you guys crazy? Like all you do is look forward to making TikTok videos, and that's what they're thinking. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you're doing it during learning time, then probably not the best, but it seems like it's the weekend now or after school and they're ready to have some fun with some makeup on, everyone with headphones and all that, and they started to look for different places to film and having some like TikTok, IG, shorts, whatever you want to call it, and they're just filming and all. Looking at their faces, they do have makeup on, but not super intense, just mascara and eyeliner. They look pretty young, and if you know who is who, let me know, because they're just very new to me. And they are having play dates where they hang out, but the way they hang out nowadays is very different than even like my age. I mean, we had electronics already back then, but we played board games, we played together and stuff like that, and I don't remember any of my friends' house being this messy. I know it's like common, like stereotypes, I guess, around teenagers' age. This is what your room looks like, but to be honest, maybe my friends are just extra organized. I don't know if your room is like that, but I'm just really curious. Are all rooms like this, more or less? Let me know. But we see them all on devices, listening to music, selfies. So just constantly on the phone with filters and trying to look pretty and look cool and better than cheese poster. I don't know. But anyways, this part, the chorus here, the la 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 la, is very catchy, very slick. A little bit of those shoulder moves. Like I thought that was really cool. Like I might want to learn the choreo of the song at least. But yeah, and some parts are quite realistic. Like when you're filming, there will be people going through, or you're interrupting, or you shouldn't be recording in places like this, and they're like, oh, I'm getting in trouble. But yeah, please don't, because you don't want to get in trouble with all of this stuff. So we just go to different settings where they just keep going, and people are going into the elevator, adults, like they don't understand what they're going through. They're just like, these girls are weird. But to be honest, I might be around some of those people's ages, maybe a bit younger. I think I'm a bit younger, but I'm down to cool music too. I don't know if I have the guts to dance in an elevator like this, but I think it's just showing different generations in that gap. Here I don't get stage with black wings in the back. Is it the acid angel part? So it's like they're dark angels, like Sephiroth kind of feel. I don't know, but they do have a darker outfit with that theme. A little bit of student uniform still with the blouse and the tie, but definitely not the typical jackets that you would wear to school. And then there's just different filters and editing that's more in the 90s, I guess, so it's kind of relatable to maybe an older audience, but the younger audience can also get it too, constantly texting and just looking down on the phone. They don't know what's ahead. They could just run into a tree and not even know. But yeah, I don't know what it means when they all looked up, but I've seen this pattern a few times. I don't know if that's their logo or not, and then they close. So yeah, just lots of things to see, a lot of mix match. I feel like certain groups these days are kind of making a fusion between, I guess, the older generation of K-pop with new, and it's not like separate but kind of intertwined, which some are more interesting than others, or a balance of it, right? So there's nothing wrong with it to me personally, but it's just an observation of like, oh, this is how they do it. And it's quite relatable for me just because I've been in both situations, I guess. Like, I'm not super old, but I have experience and know of the older devices, for example, and nowadays. So it's kind of interesting where I'm at. But anyways, tell me who is who. We can start with the taller gal, the green shirt gal, the red skirt gal, or the green shorts gal. But yeah, they all look very young. I look forward to seeing what else they have and continue to support them. Continue to support Triple S and enjoy AAA many more times. Generation. So yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you in another video.